All right, it is Tuesday night, and this is what I put out this morning for Thursday's storm, and it's a preliminary map, which means it's not the first map. But with that being said, there's going to have to be some adjustments made when I put out my final forecast tomorrow morning. Now, it's not off by a long shot. The biggest problem here is we're going to have a pretty far northern cutoff, and I really thought that this would trend a little more north. I didn't think the confluence up here would be as strong. I didn't think the southeast ridge would be as weak, but I can't ignore the trends today. And it looks like we're going to have to really cut out some of this up here, okay? And we're going to have to shift this band, this 5 to 8, down to here. And, this could be up to 12 inches of snow. Not my forecast yet, but I'll see what tonight looks like. But, you cannot fight the models at this point, and you have to make a forecast. That's why I'm doing this forecast and I'm making the final one. There's not going to be another one after that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So far, my preliminary ideas have been wrong up here, it looks like. Now, things could still change, but it's rare that we're going to see heavy snow extend up to here. But we'll see. So let's take a look at tonight. I just looked at the models for like an hour and a half, okay? And for the sake of time, I'm not going to bore everybody with what I'm looking at too much because I want to save it for tomorrow morning. But real quick, let's take a look at the GFS versus the new NAM that just came out. And let's first turn our attention to, again, we've been talking all week about this northern disturbance and southern disturbance, and this is a positively tilted trough here. So it's not the most orthodox way to get a storm, but we have a very, very, very strong southern jet stream that's really going to crank up and cause a lot of overrunning precipitation over the cold front that our storm today is going to lay the foundation for. Now, the difference between heavy snow in Philadelphia south and shifting the axis a little north into just say northern Jersey, if that makes any sense, is really what's going on with how this is being handled. So the GFS is front running this northern disturbance a little more. So if I show you what the NAM looks like, just look right here, okay? And you'll notice the NAM holds that back a little bit. And as it holds it back, it allows this whole area of confluence to move a little more north and just allows these height lines to move further north, which allows this moisture to move further north in turn because the baroclinic zone is further north. Okay, but the GFS, since it strings this energy out a little bit more, your baroclinic zone is further to the south, and you have a storm that really, North Jersey and the new GFS, we're not really getting much at all. So it's more of a Philadelphia event. So, look, I'm going to take my own backyard out of the epicenter of this at this time, okay? I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible. Say right now it looks like, maybe just Philadelphia and just north of Philadelphia down into southern New Jersey. Again, if that makes sense, is really the jackpot here. And we might have a big sharp cutoff here after we get into northern Connecticut and Massachusetts. But again, it's because of differences in the upper air pattern. And the dynamics though behind this storm are pretty strong. Again, I really like that jet stream affecting a lot of warm, moist air into the region, into that cold zone that's going to be dropping in from Canada. So we should have some heavy precip. I believe that. I just don't know yet really where that's going to be. So check in tomorrow morning, first thing around 8 o'clock. I'll have my updated forecast. I'll keep looking at it tonight, and hopefully when it's all said and done, I can do a good job tomorrow and keep everybody ahead of the storm.